Going through the numbers that everybody is so crazy about, when it involves the title of best winger ever, Salah joined Liverpool within the summer of 2017 and since then has amassed 137 goal contributions, 101 goals, 36 assists. Subsequent best during an equivalent period is from Henry Kane with 110 contributions, 88 goals and 22 assists. The Egypt captain's excellent form caught the eye of current club Liverpool, who splashed out a then-club record fee of £36.9 million to sign him in 2017. Salah has remained an integral part of Liverpool's squad since his arrival at Anfield, forming an outstanding partnership with Mane and Roberto Firmino within the Reds' front three. The Daily Star compiled the star-studded links of wingers within the world immediately, with a previous Roma star beating out Bayern Munich's Serge Gnabry to the highest spot. The newspaper acknowledged that Salah has performed at an unbelievably high level for 4 seasons straight, and he has made a mockery of those that have tried to prevent his attacking advances. Salah has continued to excel this season for Liverpool, despite Salah remains in contention for the Premier League Golden Boot, as his 20-goal haul leaves him one shy of Tottenham striker Harry Kane within the goal-scoring charts. Liverpool are on a tear this season, jostling for the summit of the Premier League right from the off. They currently sit second after a spirited 2-2 draw with Manchester City last night, but the talk since then has all been dominated by one man. Mohamed Salah found out the primary of Sadio Mane before scoring one among the goals of the campaign till now. He evaded 4 defenders through his exceptional close control skills on the ball while running into the box, which allowed him to form room for his shot that was beautifully taken on his weaker foot. However, the talk surrounding it all has not been only about the strike, but the very fact that how regular they need to become for the Egyptian. Klopp serenaded him with the moniker of world-class, and therefore the stats do make a really valid point. Salah's remarkable consistency ahead of goal, especially given the very fact that he's not the central striker of his team, speaks volume of his talent. The key question before all of this begins has got to be, can Salah really be called a winger within the traditional sense of the position? Within the 4-3-3, he's the furthest player forward on the proper flank, alongside moving through centrally too when required. Gone are the times of 4-4-2 where the erstwhile superstar played. He's also a quite reliable passer, having a mean of 78% accuracy alongside 78 goal-creating actions within the last 4 seasons. Coming to Salah's historic competition amongst the pantheon of Premier League greats, Hazard comes the closest. The Belgian spent 7 seasons with Chelsea, which produced 85 goals and 54 assists. The Blues' formation some time past meant that there was no front three to talk of. Hazard was a left winger who loved running with the ball and getting his shots away sometimes in spectacular fashion. His passing accuracy was a shade over 80% on the average, but he shot much, but Salah did. Just like the Egyptian, Hazard had also won the Troika of awards given for individual excellence, bearing the Golden Boot. He was also given the additional shot-creating actions. With Salah's superb form on show since he came to Anfield, there's a growing feeling that he has not got the popularity he deserves. When one talks of the simplest players within the world currently, the perennial names of Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe are mentioned all the time. However, the mercurial winger has been the simplest in his position for a variety of years and showed tons of form when he was in Roma also. Very similar to Robert Lewandowski, who has been the highest number 9 of the past few years consistently. Salah deserves to be within the same bracket. Both are at the height of their powers ever since coming to their respective clubs, but does British media judge Salah more harshly? There is certainly a case to be made for taking his abilities and prowess without any consideration sometimes. The type of attention that Kane commands isn't something that Salah does because the former is English in fact. Salah became the fastest player to succeed in 100 goals for Liverpool, which is not any mean feat given the names that have represented them since its inception. A goal from another planet, Gary Neville, commentating for Sky Sports, called it. Jurgen Klopp, speaking after the sport, said that folks are going to be talking about it in 50 or 60 years' time. Only the simplest players within the world score goals like this, the Liverpool boss added, absolutely exceptional. Is there anyone in world football playing better than Salah at this moment? It's a legitimate question. The Egypt international has been a star for years, but rarely, if ever, has his level been above its immediately. I don't think there's anyone better within the world at this moment. I actually don't, said Jamie Carragher, the previous Liverpool defender, on Sunday. Over on BBC Radio 5 Live, Chris Sutton, a Premier League winner with Blackburn, was in agreement. We don't need to get into the entire "is he better than Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo" thing, Sutton said. At this moment in time, he's better than them. It's hard to argue given Salah's form. Already this season, he has 9 goals and 3 assists. Ronaldo, if we do wish to match, has 5 goals, while Messi has only contributed that stunning strike against Manchester City since his move to Paris Saint-Germain. Salah, meanwhile, has scored in his last 7 matches, equaling the private record he set during the first season at Liverpool in 2017 to 2018. He finished that campaign with 44 goals in all competitions, and on recent evidence, he won't be distant from that total this point around. He's one among the best players ever to play for Liverpool, says Carragher. Liverpool lost Roger Hunt recently, one among the best goal scorers ever seen. Mo Salah is true up there, little question that. It's hard to overstate Salah's importance to Liverpool. Since his arrival from Roma in 2017, he has scored 134 goals and added 46 assists in 212 games. He has won 2 Golden Boots, a PFA Player of the Year award, the Champions League, Premier League, European Super Cup, and Club World Cup. His 4 completed seasons at Anfield have seen him finish with 44 goals, 27, 23, and 31. He has missed only 7 league games during time. He's completely outstanding, says Mika Richards, who played alongside Salah at Fiorentina. He's enhanced the role that Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery made their own, with a goal record that puts many of the highest number 9s in Europe within the shade. It's Salah's presence, in particular others, which makes Liverpool contenders for the highest honors this season. Alisson Becker, Virgil van Dijk, and Sadio Mane are vital, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson, and Fabinho are fantastic, but Salah is the difference maker. Without Mo, Liverpool aren't within the title race this season, Richard adds. Quite simply, he's irreplaceable. Mohamed Salah Liverpool quote GVX, "It's not just the sheer volume of goals which makes Salah so special either. It's the importance of them, the variation of them. He can score all kinds of goals," says Peter Crouch, the previous Liverpool striker. He's one among those players where you recognize what's going to happen. You recognize he wants to push on his left foot, but you can't stop him. Salah's goals last season were worth 17 points to Liverpool, and he has started the season in a similar vein. Already, he has scored against both Chelsea and Manchester City and netted the opener against Leeds United. Within the Champions League, he grabbed the equalizer against AC Milan and therefore the all-important first goal away in Porto. In terms of European goal scorers for Liverpool, only Steven Gerrard sits above him. He's a joy to observe, an assassin in and around the box, says Rio Ferdinand, the ex-Manchester United and England defender. He's an absolute killer. Go and watch Salah and what he does. He dominates and destroys top-level players on a daily basis. He makes the sport look easy. He makes football look easy. Salah has it all. Salah's name rings out at each game, home and away. No player sells more shirts within the club shops. No player is more in demand when it involves autographs or selfies with supporters. Fans are desperate for him to sign a replacement contract, together with his current deal heading towards its final 18 months. If he's underappreciated or undervalued elsewhere, and altogether honestly, he probably isn't, then he certainly isn't on Anfield. You could not love Mo Salah. John Arne Riis, the previous Liverpool defender, told Goal in the Week, "He just keeps going and going and going, and he's always smiling. He just never stops." That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.